You know, that's like bad karma coming around to get you, you know, right there. That's bad karma. So, you know, don't be a bad boss. That's the thing, you know, because it'll catch up to you. And
vast and virtually unexplored regions, bleak and desolate, where no human ever goes and no life is ever seen.
What I've done here so far is, you know, I've taken this piece that I did for something else, and I didn't like it, so I'm working on it. And you know, some of the former piece shows through, which I think is just kind of like life, you know, because you are what you were yesterday and the day before, and some of that shows through.
And what are you going to say about your boss? You know, I mean, many of them are fine people. I realize that.
You are crap, and I am crap too, because usually the bosses at some point, you know, let you know how displeased they are, without, you know, really letting you know why they're displeased. I mean, you know over what they're displeased, but not why they're displeased. Usually has nothing to do with anything, and you shouldn't take it too personally. But anyway, so they're perfectly willing to say you are crap, but I think they're just so upset with themselves too, that they have to do what they're doing, or are what they are, that they think they are crap too.
But, you know, it's like there's always one person who's crazy. Like,
but I don't think it's anything you want to strive for. You know, I once had a conversation with a guy there that so desperately wanted to be in management that I don't know, he would just do anything. And I just looked at him and said, "Fuck, I don't have anything to do with management. Like, keep me away from that; it'll kill you." And you know, heard, you know, a few years ago he committed suicide.
How do they get to be in management?
Before I paint color on it, I use black because it frequently mirrors the mood I'm in, and you know, it's also, I think, a classical painting technique, you know, building up from black.
I mean, you know, and I understand all the pressures of, like, you know, making more for less faster.
It's got horns, you know, like he's the devil, the corporate devil. I'm not saying that corporations are bad, you know, I mean, they hire people, and people need work, and that's good.
And that causes a person to go, like, insane and do stupid things, like push people past their breaking point.
And he kind of represents the opposite of nirvana. You're coming from, you know, a place that you probably think isn't, you know, to your liking, but actually maybe it's better than where you're going. Where you're going looks better, but it may not be. Where you're coming from, although it's, you know, fraught with your, you know, fuckage, is, you know, if you relaxed a little bit, you're probably better off than going through all this to get to this.
I understand that. But some of these people, it doesn't have anything to do with that. It's just like I don't know. Like, I know I mean, they feel important and they feel they can do something, and they, you know, they don't mind screwing with people, and it doesn't, you know, they probably go home at night and they sleep well.
That people can come up, and their paintings hanging on the wall, and say, "Oh, look, little people that spring. What does this mean?" And you can tell them, "What does it mean to you?"
But, you know, like, why don't, like, the guy management over them, you know, is it see that they're not getting the job done, you know?
I think this would be the first job I had. The boss was, he wasn't a very happy person, and people would flick boogers on the back of the door in the restroom stall, and I understand got really, really upset over that. So then when people found out about that, they just, you know, made a mass of boogers whenever they could just to irritate him.
They're just, you know, fucking things up, and I don't understand. Like, people are just pussies anymore. They don't want to upset the apple cart, you know, because there'll be a fucking lawsuit or something like that. Well,
sign these things on the back. Like a little good luck angel. My good luck angel, even though that's the way I sign it, even though, you know, the front of the piece may scare your neighbors, the back of the piece is like just happy, and my best wishes, my honest to God best wishes to ever instill magical powers of goodness into my paintings when I sign the back with my good luck angel. So you don't have to worry about, demons coming out of the painting in the middle of the night.
The whole economy's gonna fucking collapse, and then these evil bosses are gonna be like in charge.